Hello everyone, welcome in the third episode of Starstream after a long break, almost 3 years now. It's good to be back finally streaming and doing something here on the channel in that term. Who is in the chat today with us? Let's see. And let me check real quick if everything is working as it should be now. The third episode, 3 years now. It's good to be back finally streaming and doing something here on the channel in that term. Who is in the chat today with... Alright, everything seems to be working great, even though that there is a bit of delay between me and the chat, so won't be responding that quickly because normal latency is set. Probably I should have said that a bit faster, but we'll do it that way. Repeat Das is in the chat. Welcome, man. Good to see you here. Everything should be... Yes, we have no drop frames. Everything is working. So, this is great, honestly. Yeah, everything is alright. Alright then. So, today we'll be building Obi-Wan Kenobi set from 2022, almost 3 years now since the show released. Hello Menash Bricks, welcome to the stream. I can see that delay is quite a bit, but we'll work with that. I will turn delay shorter in the next stream because I don't have the immediate response to your comments, but we'll try work with that. So we'll be today building this really cool set, honestly, even though it was really overpriced for $50. But man, overpriced sets then and now is just a whole other thing, you know. So we'll build it. I had this set for like months now. It was just sitting on my shelf and waiting to be built, so it's good to finally bring this. Sorry, alright. Yeah, we have everything here on the table now. So let me know, guys, is the music in the right volume? Is you can hear me properly? I tested everything and I made sure that everything will be working just fine, but let me know to be sure. And is the quality good? Because that's something I need to be certain. Alright. I'm also curious how YouTube will treat this stream, as I'm sure it will be rough for the first one after such a long break. I don't expect there will be many of us today, but hey, I also set the stream quite late, honestly. But I wanted to stream today and finally build this set. Especially as I rewatched Obi-Wan Kenobi series like a week ago. Sounds good, good build. Hello everyone, hello Horizon Plays, hello the Errant King. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. You know, I'm a Polish native speaker and English is my second language, which I feel quite comfortable in, but still it's my second language, so... Is this set worth buying on Bricklink, Amazon, on eBay? Because I do really like this set, but I never got it. I mean, you can find it quite cheap. I bought it for like $40, and it's great for the minifigures. I mean, this NetB minifigure is just such a amazing... Wait, I'm sorry, I just didn't put them completely. This NetB minifigure is such a well done fig, honestly. Like, the mold is just amazing, and it doesn't have much usages in mocks, but as a loader in your background, it can do really wonders, so that's awesome. I speak French as first language, great to hear you. English is very good, bro, don't worry, thank you very much. I was trying to be better at English, I just listened to a lot of things in English, I just love this language. So, I try to be better at speaking with it. We have Tala minifigure, which was a fun character in Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it will be just a great fig as an Imperial officer. Will work great for the Imperial bases, so that's definitely fun. NetB has this really cool hammer, which I will build now. If I'm not missing anyone in the chat, alright, no one appeared. So we'll be building this now. Yes. Is this printed? Oh, that's great. Another printed piece for NetB, that's awesome. We love prints. Lego, note that in your notebook. People don't like stickers, especially in overpriced sets, as recently. Hello, Itadori. Welcome in the stream. Good to have you here. We'll be building Obi-Wan Kenobi set. I was talking that I rewatched recently Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I mean, it's a fun series. I really enjoyed it when it aired in 2022. Over 3 years now. Damn, time just flies so fast. I don't know, as you get older and look at history, I'm sorry, Balen Skull. As you get older, just the time flies even faster, which is quite crazy. Let me check something real quick. All right. Yeah, everything. I don't see any drop frames, so that's great. Thanks for the feedback. I'm going to keep an eye to buy the set. It's a really nice set, honestly. It's great for the figures, even though that build isn't as fantastic, and I mean it's pretty boring as a grey baseplate, honestly. But it has a really nice pieces that will be great if you're building mocks. I feel like there will be great to use in your creations, because it's worth it for it. I mean, you have a lot of bigger plates, and the bigger piece on the bricklink costs more, so you're essentially getting like 400 pieces in this set, and additionally 4 minifigures with Tala, which will be great for your Imperial officer for any mock, NetB, which will be a fantastic third character in the background on your creations that doesn't have to be necessarily associated with the Empire, just a loader droid. That's really cool. And you have Vader and Obi-Wan, which will be in the later bags. Obi-Wan, you can't do much with him, but you can make maybe some Tatooine pedestrian or somebody in the background. And Vader figure is awesome with the arm printing, but he became pretty common nowadays with all the sets that made him as a character. I mean, the recent Star Destroyer, but this one has an exclusive faceplate, I believe, for the Anakin reminiscing from the episode 3. So that's something. I mean, I have this head, very similar one from the 2017 Darth Vader transformation set, which was my first Darth Vader set with Darth Vader, and it was really awesome. That was such a great playset. I miss those playsets that were much cheaper. And I'm talking and I'm not seeing what I'm doing. Alright, we are back at the track. Hi Spyzu, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. It's awesome that you joined. Welcome. What I was saying. The Vader transformation. It was such a well-rounded set, honestly, especially for like $30, I believe it cost at the time. So, I mean, you couldn't go wrong with that, in my opinion. And getting Emperor, 3 medical droids, burnt Anakin, and Darth Vader was a really nice thing. I'm building and I'm not... Yes, it changed compared to the spaceship. Yes, it changes compared to the spaceship. Sure, this set has a special place in my heart because it's land and not a ship. Yeah, because we don't really have a lot of play sets, especially as the dioramas kind of overtook that area with cheaper playsets that used to be for $30. We have a diorama that costs 70 or 80 for the $30 set with additional black border, and that's just our unfortunate reality, but it is what it is. I would like set with building. Alright, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Spyzu. That means really a lot. Thank you so much. This is such kind of you. I mean, I try my best. I try to maintain contact with you, but being a mock builder has some it's an artistic job, you know. It comes with in ways in terms of your motivation and your ideas for the builds. If there is nothing really going on in Star Wars, I would just go back into my roots. Will it be First Order, Clones, or Empire, and just have fun there? But being an artist in this space, and in YouTube space especially, is quite tough to manage, especially with the frequency of the uploads. Hello Pepsi Trooper IFC, welcome to the stream, good to have you here. We are having more and more people, and I'm still not looking what I'm building. That is that's what is fun about the streams, that you need to have a really strong yep, I just did something that isn't alright. I see, this should be here, and now yeah, now it will be good. Are you going to do a new mock? Spyzo, actually I made it. It's now in the very late post-production process. It will be based on the Battlefront 2 with all the return of the players. I was starting making in late May, and it's now mid-July, and I finally finished that video. It's quite crazy, honestly, that it took this long. I hope to release it on like June, half of the June, essentially. And I also made a no, I'm not. I didn't make a mistake, fortunately, but I'm not looking what I'm building. That is rough. But it's pretty straightforward build, so shouldn't be anything tricky here. So the new mock will be based from the Battlefront game, and more about it a bit later when more people will show up, because I want to reach more people with the announcement I have for the channel and for its near future, I say. And the next mock that I will be building will be a big battle scene. It also will be revealed at some point, even though that I actually made up. I actually put it in one of my videos, not the mock itself, but the place which I will be building with that mock. Obi-Wan said Pepsi Trooper IFC Obi-Wan series. Alright, Ernest King. You are the best mock builder, so I cannot wait to see it. Thank you, Spyzo, that means quite a lot to me. Especially with how many great builders out there as in YouTube space, and even the Instagram space. On Flickr I'm not that active as I was in years ago. I just don't think that there is much going on there in terms of the community. The hardcore fan community is still there, but it isn't something I pay attention anymore. I got to go, bro. Good luck with the stream. Horizon Plays, thank you. I hope that I read this right. Thank you for joining the stream. It was awesome to have you. And goodbye. Have a great the rest of your day, man. I hope everything. Scott Davis, I'm so sorry. I just noticed I missed your hello. Welcome, man. Good to see you in the stream. I mean, Scott is a real man, everyone. It's a real guy. Just I don't know how he does it. That he is constantly on everyone's stream, is supporting every LEGO creator. That is just so fantastic. Great to have you here, Scott. How's your doing? How are you doing? How's your day? Alright, because I was kinda yeah, that's true, Scott. I feel like you're on every stream and supporting every creator out there in our community, and that is just great to see. I mean, I don't know how you do it, man. Do you sleep at night? That's my question. Do you sleep at night? Because that's a dedication, man. We are going through this set quite quickly, even though everyone liked a video. Yes, everyone like the stream. I don't know how many we are, because I'm not looking really on the... There's 15 people right now, so great to see it. Great to see it. We'll be probably getting a bit more with the time as the time will go. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Thank you very much, Scott. I'm good. Great to hear that you're good as well. I'm enjoying this build, man. Just a fun, pretty chill stream that I wanted to do for quite a while. We tried to do it 1 week ago. Unfortunately, Bitrate had a different idea, and actually the fix was in the OBS update. I don't know why. I didn't not uploaded but updated it. It feels like it was the... I made a mistake building the set. Great. Fortunately, you have the separator. I feel like I just forgot about the update and it caused all the issues last week. Can you please make an Umbara mock? Itadori, I made an Umbara mock 1 year ago actually. It's crazy it's been that far. 3 Clone Wars mocks in 3 hours, I believe, from the August of the previous year. That is the video on the search up. Or it's called actually in a Lego mock, in a Lego time challenge, because I changed the title and I have no idea how it's called now. I just don't remember it. But it has 5 recs on a thumbnail. You should easily find it on my catalog, and you can watch it. Umbara is the planet that is kind of tough to do well. If you want to see great Umbara mock, go check out True Squadron, my good buddy. He made an amazing Umbara mock with 1 video covering entire process. It's definitely worth a watch. Go check him out. Show him some love. I mean, it is a great mock and fantastic execution of the planet, and it's quite tricky to build. I'm secretly an AI program, Scott Davis. Are you? Are you? That's an interesting info. I should be wary now about it. No, just kidding. Man, just kudos to you that you are involved in the chat and providing support to all the people. So we have the mechanism in the set now. Hey, could you show me how to make a cool rock work on the snot? Java, welcome to the stream. I don't think I said hello to you before, so welcome to the stream. In terms of the any tutorials, I know you guys asking me, and I have been thinking about it for some time. I just don't see how to well portray something that I kind of showcase and explain in my videos already. To make a dedicated tutorial video, I will try think about it, but this year I'm pretty full in terms of the upload schedule. It may be crazy to think, but I have videos planned out by the December. The only video I'm not sure if I will do is the one for the October, so that's pretty crazy, honestly. How was beginning to lose hope in the stream happening? Eisen, well, I hope that I read that right. Ishen or Eisen, I'm not sure, but welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. I didn't lose a hope. I tried my best and I did my best to make this stream actually happen, and it's here, and I'm so happy that I finally was able to deliver on it, because I was talking about it for some time now. Which set are you building? Scott, I'm building Obi-Wan Kenobi dual set from 2022, based of course on the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. It's a fun set, honestly. I will probably build this one with you and take apart for the pieces, as I won't just make the minifigures. Glad I caught it. Eisen, I'm happy you caught it as well. Oh wait, I see it now. Oh, Scott Davis, good. I came here after the live stream from Coconut Brick Studios. Do you know him? Yes, Ethan and I, we are good buddies. I can say that probably. I hope he has the same opinion. We talk from time to time about building and stuff. Sometimes I check out his stream. Usually I just don't catch him because Coconut streams pretty rarely, or in the time zones, or also think when just his stream isn't on the time that I am available. But we know each other with Ethan. It's Aishin, you got it the second try. Alright. I will try to remember, but please keep in mind that I maybe mispronounce it a few more times, but I will try. I'll do my best. So, this is the function that will make the fire pop, as I correctly remember. Yes, the scene when Obi-Wan was being burned by Vader was quite dark and dramatic, honestly. But it was something that Vader would do, honestly, to his old master. This entire hatred that he built over the years, and searching for Obi-Wan just showed itself in that very scene. It's not a big deal. I try just to include everyone and appreciate everyone of coming and being here, because everyone has their lives, and that you guys decided to show up and be here and watch this stream, it really means a lot, so thank you. And also to the people that are catching up on the stream while watching the replay gang, great that you decided to tune in. I hope you have a great time building a set or building a mock or doing what you're doing there. Have fun there and enjoy the listen, guys. You live in Poland or other country? Młynarz, I live in Poland, so that explains my country of origin. What is your favorite Star Wars mock? Spizu, that's that's probably the toughest question you can ask. I made a comparison years ago that asking a mock builder what is his favorite mock is like asking a parent what is his favorite child. I cannot answer that. You can answer that, what is your favorite mock of mine, what you enjoyed the most, and what you remember about my creations. But for me, it is just not possible to choose one specific creation. Especially with the amount of love and care I just put into my builds, it's just not possible. There are some that I'm more biased, I just more enjoyed building or had a great time with it. Am I missing a piece or am I missing something? Or no, everything is fine. Polska Guru. Polska Guru is a comment. I'm sure you've seen it online because it's a meme basically going on. It's Poland on top, basically, in the explanation. Just the Polish viewers, usually when they hear about someone that is doing an English channel or English stream, they typically write that on the stream. What is your favorite Star Wars set? Set is a tough one, because there was so many good sets after recently, especially in the past like 5 years. But honestly, the set that I am the most fond of in my collection is Kylo Ren TIE Silencer from Episode 8. The amount of just happiness that I got this set, it was my second large set from Star Wars, so it was something big for me. I was saving for it because I knew the Kylo Ren new fighter will come out, and I just saved for it. I bought it in somewhere near the October of 2017, somewhere near the release of the Last Jedi trailer. So that's the set I'm probably the most fond of in my collection. That is some of the best organization of pieces I have ever seen. Scott Davis, thank you very much. I try my best to have this organized in a way that is nice looking for the eye, but most importantly that is very useful for me. There are many different schools in terms of the segregation, the sorting systems and how to do it. Sometimes people say by color or by part type. The part type I'm not really big fan of, because I feel like it limits my my creativity, because when I have, for example, I have some Technic pins here. Maybe I'm searching for this red piece, but I notice, this red piece maybe will work better. So then I'll just try it, and this helps boost my creativity a bit to see different pieces and maybe came up with a better solution. So I organize by the family, type and the color at the same time. So what I mean is that for example, I have here 1x1 plates, 1x1 tiles, and 1x1 corner. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. 1x1 corner tiles, which are great for terrain. So this is a small package of all of my fan pieces. I know what 1x2 is doing here. An impostor, everyone. And this will work well for me, because if I want to build a tan terrain, I will just put out this, and I'll have a great access to all of my tan pieces that are for this family. especially same thing basically going on with, for example, plants. I have here dark tan plants and some more exotic plants like this. I don't know, is this azure color? I feel like, maybe. Right, and correct me if I'm wrong. So this works very well for me, but everyone has their own school and everyone just does it. Everyone does it by their own standards, and it's great that we have such a variety of approach in that thing. The Kylo Ren set was cool. Yeah, I'm biased for that set, so I will say it's cool. Yeah, but I'm glad you liked it. It was a definitely awesome set. Your organization is crazy. Always been jealous. I don't. It's something you just need to really work on. I have been doing this hobby since I was a child, and more specifically this mock building stuff from like early 2017. So my organization has been evolving ever since, and you probably saw that on the channel. You can go back and see how rough the first organization systems were, and this organization was like made like 1 year ago. It's quite new, honestly, but works fine. I mean, it works great for me. Oh, am I not talking too fast, guys? Because I feel like I am, but I want to get my point across and not to make you wait long enough. I mean, I can talk. If I get to the topic, I can talk quite extensively. So that is something about me. You guys just need to keep an eye on that. When I will start, I will probably just be talking about something. Your organization is so good and your voice is so calming sometimes. I fall asleep while mock building while listening to your videos. Spaizu, really? that is so I don't know what is the good adjective even for it. It is so nice to hear. That is it's fun. You really made my day now. I hope I'm not bore you if you fall asleep, but you just find this calmness and peace, like you said. That is amazing, man. That is so fun to hear. All right, we finished the back one. I mean, we went pretty quickly for it, so that's good. You have yes, I have been on the channel for years. You're talking fine. That's good to hear. I know that you have been for some time now. I notice you, every one of you guys that are commenting on my videos. I notice. I take that into consideration. I just will stop talking because there will be quite a bit of loudness now. The first back. Paperbacks are a bit less loud, so that's the additional advantage of them. But of course, at that point, there wasn't really paperbacks. I probably should have done this a bit better, but yeah, I will work with that. What is here? We have a cape? No, the rubber band probably. Hello, Quarter 4123. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. We are building Obi-Wan Kenobi set from the past, from the 3 years ago. It's really crazy how fast that time went. Alright, we have a few pieces that I need to add in this section, and I'm not sure which ones are they. And I'm just starting to a bit lose my voice, so I will try to manage it a bit better to last longer through the stream. Thanks, you made mine too. Spaizo, great to hear it, man. Hope you have a great and excellent day, night. I don't know where you guys are in the world. Although in the United States it's like probably it's 8:30 p.m. in Poland, so there in the United States it's like 12 a.m. or 2 p.m. Depends on the state, right? Hello, how's your day going? I'm new to the channel. Kotter, I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Welcome to the channel, man. Great to have you here. That is awesome to see that new viewers are appearing and are watching the stream already. I hope you find I hope you find something for yourself on my channel. I have a variety of catalog of mocks and videos for every era, for almost every era, for every Star Wars fan out there. So enjoy, man. Oh, I added a piece that shouldn't have been added somewhere there. Alright, I guess this won't be a problem, an issue. I hope not. And here it is. What is your favorite video game? Because mine is BTD 6. My favorite video game is definitely Battlefront 2. I have spent way too much time on that game, honestly, but I do not regret it. The amount of content you have seen from me on that game is just sets for itself that I'm a big fan of this game. And I will be for the next years to come, definitely. And I'm so happy that it got the recent reception, especially, that it deserves, because it's a fantastic game that connects every Star Wars fan out there, and that is wonderful. Wow, it has been 3 years. Time does fly. Yes, Scott. I'm trying to keep up with the chat because I'm falling a bit probably. Yes, it's been 3 years. It's crazy. You have in plans room tour? Not really, because I mean everything you need to see is just on videos. So my setup, mock setup, that is just mobile, quite basically. And the setup with my A-roll, with me talking, is also mobile. Nate Builds, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you, man. Great to see you on the stream. Happy to have you here. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, I love Star Wars and Lego. I actually have the UCS 8080. That is a great set, and the Mos Eisley and a lot of other huge Star Wars ones. One of my favorites is the Ghost from Rebels, the newer one. That Ghost set, if it wasn't so pricey on the Polish market because it's only available in the Lego shop, I would pick it up definitely, but for the price they ask, I'm just not really willing to spend it right now. But it is an awesome set. It is really an excellent upgrade and just a wonderful set, honestly. So awesome that you have it. Battlefront is amazing. Just played the 2004 original yesterday. Nate, I didn't have much of the experience in playing the first 2004 Battlefront. Honestly, it just wasn't my era. The first one I played was the classic one. 2005 Battlefront 2 game. That was just something special, honestly, for that era. It was a great. I'm losing my line of thought because I'm trying to see what I do wrong this time. Or is it wrong piece? I mean, it should be. Yeah, I messed up. Here should be additional plate, and and everything should be working now just fine. All right. So back to the Battlefront. My first Battlefront I played was the 2005 one, and it just a childhood game for me. Especially same goes for the Complete Saga and the Clone Wars video games. The Lego Star Wars, the Clone Wars. But the Clone Wars, if you remember that game, the Clone Wars one, I also have a pretty awesome memory of it. So we have this. Spyzo, that's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, do you play Battlefront 2 also? If you are on PC, do you want to add me so we can maybe do Oshronda or something? I thought about it, or maybe about doing some live streams with playing with you guys, but then I'm sure it will be a challenge to pick the right people that won't troll on the stream. I'm not saying that you would. No, absolutely not, but just I know if I would be the good one to play, because when I focus on the game, I just focus on the game and rarely talk, or I'm talking and walking around the map and not doing anything really useful for the team, so that's how it is. For my first shot on this channel, it was a Star Wars shot, and it posted like 5 days ago, and for my first shot on this channel, it was a Star Wars short, and I posted 5 days ago, and it almost has 750k views. On my older channel, the highest I got was 200. I'm so ecstatic. That is fantastic result. Congratulations to you. Short game is something I'm not really going to get into anytime soon, probably never. But I see it works for other people, so great to hear it. I hope you have a great time with creating additional content and using that success of the short. So yeah, man, keep creating. You know, the new MTT set to $210 is crazy. The new MTT costs that much in your country? Where are you from? I know it's 160 basic US dollars, but it's just crazy to see this. These summer prices are just something others, man. I have been talking with some friends about it. That is just sad to see. I will buy that battle pack though, probably right around the release, because I have the idea for the video with it. So for the content I need it, but paying such amount of money, I seen it for a bit cheaper, like I don't know, $39 already in some stores. So I will try to pick it up as cheap as I can, but I'll be picking it up quite soon after the release, because I need it for the video. And I think it will be quite a fun one, especially with all the stuff that is going on with the new sets. Alright, we have probably good with this. If that's how you spell ecstatic, I'm not good with words. Hello, lol. Maybe I mispronounced it. I'm not an English native speaker, so that may be why it's weird. It kind of my gut told me to read it in that way, but I was maybe wrong. I mean, it happens. I'm not a perfect here. 2005 Battlefront was a great one to get introduced to, man. They really fixed a lot of things between the games. Glad you got to enjoy those games. Clone Wars 2002 with the vehicles is a great too. I don't know if this is the Clone Wars 2010 I was talking about. It was the game based on the Clone Wars TV series already. It had the models from the Clone Wars first Clone Wars seasons. It was more like not a third-person game. It was a third-person game. I know it got a lot of flack in the day for some reason. I have just seen some videos mentioning that this is the worst Star Wars game with the worst rating. I don't get it, man, but I don't get a lot of Star Wars rating nowadays, so that's probably why. Canada, or damn, it's 210 Canada US dollars. That's crazy. That is crazy. And MTT is so expensive, but it's so cool. MTT is probably the only set for me that it just works. It just looks very well. The proportions are fantastic on that set. The color scheme is great. I know it's smaller, but don't expect new Star Wars sets to be bigger than the previous ones. This era has ended a long time ago. What I care the most now is proportions of the vehicle and how the vehicle is designed. But that MTT is fantastic in terms of the look, and finally a Clone Wars one, so that is fantastic. I'm repeating myself, I know. Alright, this must be stand up, and we have a rubber band. For your mocks, additional rubber band is a great way to accessory for the minifigures. I will definitely be using it, as this piece can cost from $1 to $2 by itself, so that's great. I think I'm gonna look. The one reason why the 750k is not good, I'm still not happy about it, but the one downside is now most of my viewers will be short viewers. I made this new channel for long form viewers. Out there, that's something that I just decided not. That's why I don't decide to do shorts, because I'm not searching for short-term viewers on my channel. I don't think it's a good idea for me. Maybe works for other people, and maybe will work for you, but I just done my research for it, and I don't want to implement shorts here. I think I'm gonna look for MTT Battle Pack bundle. Maybe it's cheaper. It's a great, man, those bundle sets are epic. But I've never seen them in Poland and nor in Europe, in addition to that, so that is something for you guys in US. I think the only ones I'm getting are the MTT and UCS ATST. Scott, those are great, but I would advise you actually to wait on ATST, because 200 is a lot for this set. It should have been like 150 at most. But if this is something you're excited about, go for it, man. It's your money. You decide what you do. You are deciding what you're doing with it, right? The battle pack build is so lame, but I want the figures. The battle pack builds are lame, and that's why I'm going to do a video about it. But I won't want to spoil it before it will release, so I will probably keep my mouth shut now. I actually like the Great Commando droids. I don't understand the entire hate for the new Commando droids. Everyone are so used to the brown ones in the Clone Wars TV show, but every major depiction of them in live action, whether it be Battlefront 2 or Star Wars Outlaws, they are gunmetal grey. This color is great for them. It's far more accurate one. Ah, gotcha, I have not played that, but I need to check it out. Late builds, it's a fun game. I haven't played it for years now. But I remember as a child I really enjoyed it, but it was just the Clone Wars fever early seasons. So that's probably, it was a major factor in my opinion about it. Man, it's a really substantial base. It just doesn't feel it at all when you see this box art or even this picture. Just seems to be just a few plates, few bricks, but it's quite substantial. So that's a fun thing to learn about it. Hi Donut, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Do you do custom minifigure? Because Grandpa Con Customs is the only one I use. Custom minifigures are something I will probably... Guys, I think I have made a mistake, because something doesn't add up here. And... Wait, this adapts. This is good. This plate shouldn't be here, alright. Yeah, talking and streaming, that's it. There will be many of those, probably. Yeah, I think works. The customs, I just don't want to spend additional money on customs while price of the pieces is already high, and buying some of the new sets that I like also is pretty high, but I'm much more restrictive in terms of the buying new sets actually nowadays, so that's maybe the way to go. I've never played any Battlefront games, but I love Call of Duty or Halo Star Wars crossover, because any of the two will be fire, as well as I'm huge COD and Halo fan. In Call of Duty I have played a bit, but honestly I'm more of a... I'm not even a Battlefield player. I played a lot of Battlefield 1. It's a wonderful game. Tragic time in the history, but it's a wonderful made game. Wonderfully made game. Oh, that's probably how you should pronounce that. So yeah, hi Snowy, welcome to the stream, good to see you. I'm only getting the battle pack for the figs, otherwise I'm paying like $20 a fig of... Yeah, so the battle pack should be good if you're paying so much for the one minifigure. But the customs rule have a different rules, so you can compare those to the actual Lego ones. Oh yeah, I'm definitely waiting on the sale price for them. Scott, yeah, I think you will save some money, and there are still some fun sets that you probably didn't pick up. I mean, I didn't pick up some of the fun sets that were introduced a year ago or 2 years ago that I'm trying to collect now, because they're much more cheaper and affordable. And I lost... no, I didn't lose a piece. So that's a way to go, I feel. Hello Tactical Gaming, welcome to the stream, good to have you here. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're doing great, that's what I meant to say. Okay, this is this. Right there with you, Scott. Probably got one just to check it out, and then any other would be on sale clearance. Yeah, that's... I mean, the only way we can show Lego that we are not willing to pay those ridiculous prices, especially in the summer wave, is just show them that we are not buying them immediately, showing that we are waiting for the sales, that they won't get as much profit as they think they would. But it just goes to the regular buyer, not especially the community here online. We shall see how things will work out for Lego with that pricing. If they won't see a drastic cut in sales, they won't do anything about it. The prices will continue to grow. Man, that's sad. Heika Darwinek, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Night builds exactly, and you know it will go for sale. It will go for sale. Wait like, I don't know, month, 2 months. It will for sure go for sale. Like even those 10-20% off. And then when the Black Friday arrives and the near Christmas time, those sets will be far more cheaper. Hello there, Mini Bills ASMR. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. I hope you have a great day. How are you doing? I get it discounted every once in a while. I get it discounted. Custom minifigs, that is. Alright. Yeah. Discounted minifigures, custom minifigures are great. I mean, customs are so fun because they will make a stuff that will be never probably made in a regular Lego set. That's the way to go for them. I mean, there's so many fun clone troopers that was made already, and I would like to pick them up, but you know, prices of the custom stuff isn't ideal. And there's I remember that I was really considering from the Acolyte series the Chimere minifigure, the Stranger, the Sith warrior that appeared in the Acolyte. I really loved his character, and I'm sad that we won't see more of him. Maybe in some dedicated Plagueis and Chimere series, hopefully in the future we will see him. But I'm really sad that LEGO didn't release him as a minifigure, because his armor and his fighting style was pretty sick, not gonna lie. So that is a custom I wanted to. Probably Firestar Toys had it, but just couldn't pull the trigger. No, not too much. Congrats on 25k. Thank you very much. We just hit it like yesterday. That is really awesome to see. There's still a long way to go to what I have planned for the channel this year, but I'm really appreciative of the support, guys. Alright, we are doing quite well with this build, and this just should slide. Alright, it slides. Yeah, it's a really substantial base plate. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I'm going to go look for a video ideas to make, and I'm having a horrible block. Outer, I understand. You know what? Maybe try going outside of the Lego Star Wars YouTube space. Maybe on Instagram there are some people that are there. They are. No, I'm not saying they aren't. They are great people that are making some fantastic stuff. Maybe you'll see something for you there, or maybe just go play some Battlefront or Star Wars game, because that is probably one of the most and I lost my word, my line of thought. The way I do it, I have too many of these left. Chat, I've missed something quite a lot. I see this is the one I missed. Probably from the underside. Yeah, probably here, right? I'm certain it's from here. And a few additional of these, but we have them in this step. All right, so everything is. We are good. I feel like we're good. What I was saying, the block, the creative block, and sometimes, you know, the break is good, because you'll have a fresh ideas, fresh mind for your creation. Sometimes a break from it is a good way to go. Maybe you can watch also some other Lego mock series on the YouTube, not essentially Star Wars. Maybe some technique will inspire you. There are many ways to go. Oh, we need an updated Endor base and a new clone base similar to Yavin said. By the way, I do enjoy. The legend has a point here. I think that Endor set from 2009 is a long overdue, and I can get this lightsaber out of here. Is a long overdue. It's a great set for the time, and I wish we got more playsets in general. The Yavin 4, it was pricey. The build was quite childish, you know, but the minifigure selection that set and just possibility for mock builders and for children to play with that was a fantastic. Evening, sir. Planetarch Thomas, welcome to the stream. Great to have you. We finally caught up. We finally catch each other on my stream, even though I haven't streamed in 3 years. So excuse me for that. You know, you're taking your time with your mocks, and I'm taking my time with my streams. So we are even, you know. Oh, of course, kidding. Just popping to say hi out for my run. I'll hop back in if you're still going. Thomas, have a great run. I hope you will have a fun time, even though I'm not sure if running can provide fun time, but definitely the endorphins and the power you will feel after finished run will get you going. I'm not sure if I will be going longer, because I'm starting to finishing up this set, which is quite crazy. Maybe we'll do Obi-Wan Kenobi little mock based on the finale. We shall see. I mean, I have a great Vader for it, and maybe some miniature mock would be good, but I will probably take a little break in the middle after the build will be finished. Playing the video games can definitely bring some inspiration for builds, and you can just relax and play the game till the inspiration hits. Double yummy. Fantastic point, Nate. That is just the way to go. Because playing games can give you additional boost, just love for the content, and maybe you will find some place. I will actually talk about it in my future video explaining how I'm building Battlefront 2 creations. That just sometimes playing, you just see this point, this element on the map, and you just know, alright, this will be a great mock, this will be the way to go, you know? So the minifigures of which I have just built is Obi-Wan. A fun minifigure, although I see that the color of the neck, as usually, don't match. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like the tan ink just faded on this torso. It's quite weak in comparison to the box art, but it's just something that LEGO does nowadays. Vader is fantastic. This arm printing, I have one, but this is definitely my much more favorite from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series armor. So that's great. I mean, I can show you him. It's just fantastic. This arm printing is awesome. A new Endor base with my Ewok UCS will be awesome. Are you going to buy the Wicked, Aizen? I hope I pronounced that right. Aizen, are you going to buy that Wicked set? I feel like if you wait for the discount, and it will happen pretty soon, I'm almost certain of it. It's a good buildable character. I'm not fan of the buildable characters just because it's not really my style, but there are a few of them like BB-8, R2-D2, K2SO. They are looking great, and Wicked is also a great one. So yeah, I hope you have a great time with them, with that set. And the Endor, I just miss Endor sets. I was so surprised that we haven't not seen anything in 2023 for the 40th year anniversary. Oh no, we had that 18 plus diorama, but I was certain that when the minifigure packs were a thing before the mechs, I was certain that we'll receive, I don't know, just a minifigure pack with Endor troopers, because we haven't had them in a long time. And there's really cool Lego minifigures and rebel troopers in general. My voice is breaking now, so that will be a fun. Yeah, between the two of us, we could be a powerhouse YouTube channel. Thomas, yes, I feel like it will be a great. I would provide videos, you would provide streams, and we'll have this covered, you know. This would be just a fantastic opportunity for us. When is that long form video content, man? When is that? We are waiting for the Galactic Marines to appear in the magazine so we could make another bath video of them. Is that the way to go? Probably so. I mean, if you are going to come back, you need to do it with a huge video, so that will be good, probably. Now I have the old Ewok Village UCS, that's good enough for me, not a fan of the character builds. Alright, so you have the Ewok UCS set. That is a fantastic piece. That village is just, such a great idea for a Lego set. That is very... not only it's great for the Star Wars, as a Star Wars build, but just as a Lego giant playset. And it's just sad that we don't see those MBS style sets as we did in the years before. Was Mos Eisley Cantina the last MBS set? Really, has this been 5 years since the last Master Builders series set? That's crazy. Not a fan of the character builds. I feel like these character builds are are fine. There are some advantages to them for the people that want to just something for display. But I agree that I'm not really a fan of them, and there is just not enough playsets, in my opinion, on the current market. And just the amount of buildable characters that we got this year is crazy. It's way too much. I don't know if they are selling this well, that LEGO just profits so much from them that they are continuing to pushing them out. Maybe that's the answer, honestly, because there's so much of them. This year especially. I missed out on the Mos Eisley, couldn't afford it when it came out, sadly. It was a fun set. I'm maybe not the biggest fan of the scenery in general in the Star Wars stance, but it had some great minifigures. Mine missed out MBS that was a great one, was the Cloud City. I mean, from the original trilogy, Empires is my favorite film, so that Cloud City has always special place in my heart, and that MBS was just a great amount of minifigures, some fun designs, and a lot of scenes. Yeah, it was really fun. I would love to get a new ATST with some new Endor minifigures. Mini builds, that's a good point, but with the UCS... No, actually, I'm not saying that. That UCS cancels the possibility of a playset. That is not happening this year's Slave 1 of Boba Fett, Jango Fett Starship. Not Slave 1, of course. We don't say that here. Jango Fett Starship proved that you can have a playset and a UCS set at the same time, which is, I think, is fine. The Endor ATST would be a great, but I feel like with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming, they could just throw their ATST and they will make a set based on that. I'm just quite certain of it, honestly. I mean, the AT-AT is probably the easiest pick to say that it will happen next year with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Where we are in the build, because I'm building and I'm completely not focusing on that, just talking and catching up with the chat and with you guys. I hope everyone has an enjoyable time here. And yeah, we don't have dropped frames, which is, yes, this is a win. We don't have a problem with the stream anymore, so that's great. Lovely to see it. Every Cloud City set is legendary. I have wanted a landing pad for the Slave 1 for a long time. Cloud City is a really unique set piece. It is very distinctive and has this retro style to it, but it's a modernistic in the same aspect, so yeah, I love this location. And it's sad that we don't see much of the coverage from LEGO from it. I probably should shout out here Appolite Bricks with his amazing Cloud City build that he made. Was it a month ago or two? I don't know. Time flies so fast. I was still in my university doing my finals back then, but that build was absolutely phenomenal with the attempt to the architecture, with the portrayal of the architecture, and also the just execution of the layout. is probably the best thing about that mock for me. Excellent use of space and excellent details for it. I love when builders put a lot of details and some fun Easter eggs into their creations. So you've probably seen it, but if you didn't, I highly encourage to check him out. Alright, I'm building something that will probably explode, because that's probably the play feature, that this will explode. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, we are going pretty strong through this build, which is lovely to see. Especially that I wasn't sure how long it will take to build it, so I just put this $400 set, and we have here an enemy, flying enemy. I had this set great character lineup. General, yeah, this is just a reason to buy this set. Those characters are fantastic for your creations. I said this before, earlier in the stream, that you can have so much more possibilities with them for your creations. Imperial Officer is a great way to go in any set, especially that this one has a mark distinctive from what we got before. I'm not sure what's the designation here. I'm not really good with those badges of the Imperial forces, because there is the Navy, there is the Army, and I'm not sure which one it is here. You can Google that easily, but that's probably a new one. You have Net B, which is a really cool one, especially for your background characters, or just a loader droid. Vader is excellent, just with arm printing, you can go wrong with that. And Obi-Wan, you won't have much of use from him. Is that a misprint, guys? Was this poorly printed? Yeah, I think it's some kind of misprint or just a error in production, because I don't know if you can see this gap here. I mean, this line is lining perfectly. This line is lining, beautiful vocabulary. This line here is perfectly straight now, and this is just empty spot without the printing on it. And when the figure is straight, there is a gap here. Oof, that's a quality control error, man. Sad to see. But this torso and this outfit is great for some background characters on Tatooine or some desert planets as well. Can you make instructions for your mocks? Instructions for my mocks are a tough thing, because they would require a lot more time, which I prefer just to invest in the channel and into making new creations. That's why I'm not making instructions, you know. The only ones I try to put out are the videos, like tutorials, but YouTube isn't a place for tutorials anymore. Maybe I will solve it in a different way. I'm still trying to figure it out, to maybe do some from time to time tutorials for you, but it isn't something that I'm particularly interested now into, and instructions are definitely not for me at this point. Oh, we have some, I mean, there should be a piece here, or not, or this is a wrong side. No, this is a good side. So this, yeah, it should be piece here. We are good to go. What's your dream Lego Star Wars set? My dream Lego Star Wars set? I had my good friend Brian Watermelon Studios, we probably remember him, but he doesn't post as much, mentioned me in an Instagram story, and there was this saying, what 5 Lego Star Wars set would you love to see? I have a good memory, so that's why I remember this. And I mentioned there that I would love to see 5 basically sets that would complete my collection from Lego. The first one being Republic Gunship in a regular color scheme, or Plo Koon version. I love Wolfpack Troopers. It's my probably favorite design of the clone troopers in Star Wars, so I would love to get them. Wolfpack Gunship they have new Plo Koon, which is fantastic. They can throw it into this gunship. The Coruscant Guard gunship retires like, I don't know, did it retire? Maybe not. But it's been 3 years. No, 2 years. It was 2023 when it was released. So it's almost 2 years now since that set dropped. So next year, maybe we could see a new Republic gunship, just a recolored version with some new figures. I mean, throw there P2 Commander Wolf, throw there 2 P2 Wolfpack Troopers, Plo Koon, new pilots, Phase 2, hopefully. And you have a great set and people would buy it definitely. And that would be the first. That will be the first dream set. Second one will be the actual AT-ST, first other one of course, with the actual head. I mean, the hate for that set is justified because $50 was the same price point for the Rogue One AT-ST that came 1 year before that, which had an entire body. But I mean, the most thing that was outrageous with that set, and I get why it had so much hate, because it was called First Order AT-ST. If they would call that, I don't know, Supremacy Battle or Phasma Finn Duel, this set wouldn't be so much, wouldn't be hated that much, in my opinion. Because it was an accurate set to the scene. It had everything that was in that scene. It had a Phasma that actually wasn't accurate because she didn't have updated visor for the Last Jedi, like all the Stormtroopers did, and they updated it in the minifigure, which wasn't the right call, but it was still a great minifigure, and I have it. Finn was great in this beautiful gunmetal grey first order outfit. Rose had a fantastic head mold with the hat, and you had their BB-8. So you just had a basically nicely recreated scene, but the price in the name was just wrong. And let's just keep it at that. Next set was the First Order Troop Transporter. Just remake the 2015 one, make it a bit longer, put their First Order Stormtroopers, like 2 of them, FN2187 with the red marks on the helmet, Kylo Ren, Phasma, great set overall. I would buy it instantly. Then Resistance Troop Transporter from The Last Jedi, which was rumored in summer of 2018, but was then switched up by the solo set with The Last Jedi Leia, Lieutenant Connix, I don't know, Resistance Pilot and Resistance Trooper. This is something I would love to see. And probably finally a bigger set that hopefully one day will appear is a playset version of AT-M6 Walker, again from The Last Jedi, which would be a fantastic set, but they would need to increase the price point. Once $160 would be not enough, especially as it's bigger than AT-80 Imperial one. So like $180, $190 for playset, it would be rough. But I could see them doing a fantastic job on redesigning that one, because the 2017 one wasn't the best one in terms of the design. They could do much better, especially the job they did for the playset 2020 AT-80 in comparison to the 2014 one was just night and day. Night and day. Throw there 2 First Order driver pilots, 2 First Order Snowtroopers, Kylo Ren with arm printing, the Last Jedi version, and Luke from Crate, which we have not seen yet in that set, and you have a perfect lineup. And this is probably my last dream set I would really love to see. So, where do you get all your bricks from in the plastic boxes? Mainly Bricklink. Just short answer. You can buy them from Pick a Brick in Lego stores, on online, pub, but mainly Bricklink. Just from time to time I will order some pieces. And yeah, Bricklink. Long story short, Wolfpack always a good pick, and they have been doing more Clone Commander lately. Yeah, I feel like Wolfpack is the last, Commander Wolf is the last commander, major commander. Actually, Commander Greenwood would need a remake because he wasn't seen from 2019. But Commander Wolf is a good choice for them on the next commander. Do you have that new 2025 U-Wing, and if yes, are you I'm sorry. If yes, are you, or have you modified the doors? No, I did not, because I'm not really intending to play with that set. I have it for display purposes mainly, and it's a really sleek design. Those engines are a bit too big in comparison to the rest model, but the proportions are great for this in this set. 2016 one had a great playability and was a really nice set, but had some not accurate proportions. This ship is much more sleeker than that playset version. Maybe it's not the response you wanted to hear, but it's my opinion. And I have that set. I bought it just for the Andor time. This is one of the rare sets when I buy on the near almost immediately. I just think it was a good value. What's your favorite Star Wars army? It depends. It depends from my mood, from the time of the year. Sometimes I would say it's Clone Army. Sometimes I would say it's First Order Army. Sometimes, even when, especially when the Andor was around, I would say it was Imperial Army. So overall, troopers in cool armors with cool designs are my favorites. I may not agree with their actions or their goals. I mean, First Order is pretty sinister. It's just total fanatics of the Empire. So yeah. But their designs are awesome. So yeah, that depends on the 99, but mainly those three factions. I made a custom First Order AT-ST with a head, super cool design. Aizen, awesome, man, that's great. I've been thinking about making my First Order AT-ST. It would be useful in some mocks, so that's something maybe for the next year, because like I said before, I have this year almost full in terms of the plans and releases. Plan ahead. Peace, I enjoyed being in the live stream, but now I need to go work and have a good one. Keep mock building. Man, thank you very much, the legend. It was great to have you here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you on the future streams, because I'm intending to do more of them and much more consistently from now on. But don't quote me on that. I will try. I definitely enjoyed this one, so. A lot of First Order sets came during the weird era of LEGO that messed up a lot. Aizen... a lot of First Order sets came during a weird era of LEGO that messed up a lot. Yes, it was a time just basically when LEGO was making sets 1 year before the movie came out or the source material was available, so they had a harder time, I imagine, to make accurate ones. I mean, Kylo Ren's shuttle is just a probably the biggest example of that from the 2015, that it didn't have accurate color scheme, which was probably based on the concept art or something. But they redeemed themselves in the year in the 2019 with that beautiful black actual Kylo Ren's command ship. I need a Gregor minifigure. The Gregor Clone Commander, right? From the, what was it? 5th season of the Clone Wars. Yes, with the droid arc was in the 5th one. Overall, we need Lego Commandos. Come on, Lego. I thought that with the Bad Batch we might get them. We didn't get them with the Battlefront. The Bad Batch passed. So I don't see many opportunities for them to make them, but they can make whatever they want. But Clone Commandos are fun figures that should be made at some point. And I would love to see RF Troopers back, because it's been like, what? 2012 was the last RF Trooper in that battle pack, and we haven't seen them since, and they are producing a lot of those AT-RTs in the past years. But we don't have any RF trooper to actually pilot them, so that's an additional trooper I would like to see. I'm trying to redesign the door, but I'm not good compared to you. Makes me look like I started building with Lego, even though I started when I was 2. Spyzo, don't compare yourself to others. Everyone has their unique style, and you can take inspiration and have just admiration for someone's style of building, but don't bring yourself down. That's not the way to go. Improve, try new things, but don't bring yourself down. That's my take on it. I know that there were people that were modifications, that did modifications for that U-wing. Definitely on Instagram I saw a few of them, so maybe on YouTube they posted those videos. You can check that out. Lego is gonna release Clone Commandos during a random wave nobody expects, like Marine Corps. We will get Clone Commandos for the 30th year Lego anniversary as a 30-year anniversary minifigure. Let's see, let's wait for that. Behind the $140 set. And it will be connected to I don't know, Phantom Menace or something like that. Lego knows their game. They know we are buying for minifigures. Alright, we are done with the set. That's kinda crazy. Honestly, I love this play feature. it's cool, like this flame pops out. It's definitely not enough of it here. Let's put up the Vader here. Alright, and I will get it a bit closer to camera. I know you know this set, but let me just show you something about it. I love this play feature. The way it just nicely pops when it slides this back to reveal the flame is a really cool one. You have this also exploding card, which actually here should be Obi-Wan, right? No, this was destroyed near the Vader, so that's actually alright. We have here a little bit of flame. Yeah, a fun set. Definitely not the one I'm gonna keep on my display, because it takes quite a bit of time. It's quite a bit of space. It's a really packed build. There's a lot of plastic here, you know? For some $50 set that are currently, this seems like a good deal, which is crazy to say, but it's a good build. No, maybe not good build, because it could have been smaller, but we would have need to sacrifice a minifigure, and we have a great minifigure selection here. It's cool for parts, and that's what I'm going to do with it. Just take the minifigures from it and have some useful parts. Grace, you can't go wrong with Grace in Star Wars worlds, so yeah, I like this feature. It's just a fun one. The spinning figures is alright. Maybe someone will have fun with that. But wait, can we make actual duel? Yes, we can. Obi-Wan has a lesser clutch power, I feel like, so it will be alright. So this one will go here, and this one will go here. Yeah, it's kind of tough to coordinate it on the stream, but maybe you can have fun with it. Alright, the build is done. How long are we live? We are 1 hour 20 minutes live now. Guys, are we building a small mock of the final duel? The final Obi-Wan Kenobi series before episode 4. That's an option now. It would take probably like 40 minutes to create something small. I mean, I have Obi-Wan from that episode ready to go, because I thought that maybe I would be able to finish it earlier. So that's an option. When do we get a normal sized AT-RT? Never. I just feel like we'll never get it. I mean, we were so close to it in the 2010 Clone Turbo Tank, and then 2016 Clone Turbo Tank. It was just a huge it was basically a good size for it. But Lego is not gonna make those smaller AT-RTs, because they can make them a bit bigger and sell them for more. And now they just slightly tweak the size of the 327 it is a battalion or legion? I've kind of yeah, probably battalion 327th battalion AT-RT. It is a bit smaller, So it's you can say it's better than the previous one, but it should have never been this big, and the proportions are still wonky, really. Crystal Place, my favorite Lego set is, I mentioned it before in the stream, Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer. I have a lot of nostalgia for it and a lot of happy memories with it, basically. So that's my favorite set I own. Maybe that is the easiest way to say, because from all of the sets that are available, it's just hard to tell, honestly. The Flames was a pretty clever build. I agree. It was a really fun one. And it just uses that rubber band piece. So that is quite good engineering on Lego's part to make a design that works seamlessly on the lowest cost possible. And they achieved that here. And the rubber band will be useful for the minifigures in MOX, so that is a win. TIE Whisper. Crystal Place. Lego has never made TIE Whisper. TIE Whisper is a modified First Order TIE fighter, which you can see in the Rise of Skywalker. Kylo uses it frequently, but it's just a modified TIE fighter. Basically a new line of TIE Interceptor that Kylo uses. His personal ship in The Last Jedi, Kylo's TIE Silencer, which I was talking about, is the set that Lego made. TIE Whisper, surprisingly, we have never got it. So that is unfortunate. Maybe one day we'll get it. Kylo would use a updated helmet, which would be much more in line with the actual proportions. So maybe. Hi Top, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I hope you have a great day. So guys, now we can build that Obi-Wan Kenobi scene. I feel like we have still a bit of time. My gardło, I'm starting to talk in Polish. My throat is kinda... I need to drink something first before that, so we'll do a few minutes break. I will get pieces ready and the figures ready, and we'll build that shortly. We will build that scene. But first I will do a recap with the chat here. Hey from US, when it's an next Star Wars clone base for the new August showcase on 327th Star Cops. I really like your mocks. Hector Barnekes, I hope I pronounced that right. It is on something, guys, but it won't be clone base. There will be a mock accompanying those troopers, and there will be a video for it. It won't be necessarily a clone base, but a clone base for this year is planned, and that is all I'm gonna say for now. Crystal Place Cup. I'm not sure. You're probably referring to my TIE Whisper and TIE Silencer. No, it's just objective information. You can look it up on Wikipedia or anything. Those are two different TIE fighters. Do you have any Slave 1 or, sorry, Boba Jango Fett starships? Unfortunately not. The playset from 2019 for the 20th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars was a great one. Unfortunately, I didn't pick it up. The new ones, the smaller size ones, are not... doesn't interest me that much. But Jango, I maybe buy just for the Jango minifigure. So guys, we'll continue in a moment. I'll prepare parts for the smaller Obi-Wan Kenobi dual set. Yeah, so be right back. And we are back, everyone. I have prepared pieces for the Obi-Wan Kenobi dual scenery. We'll base it on the 6th episode, so there's a lot of stones there, very dark ones additionally. There's a bit of this dark green hue that I'm going to implement with sand green, and a bit of sand in the later part. I did this duel in 2022. So it should be just a bit quicker, a bit shorter version. Hector Barnekes, I hope I pronounced this right. Thank you so much for the channel support, $5 and $10. Keep it up, thank you. Man, I thank you. This is just a wonderful support for the channel. It will go right into mocks and right into parts probably, as there is a lot of in store for the channel in the coming months. So thank you so much, man, for such generous support. Just thank you. I can't thank you enough. This means a lot. Raven Bricks, how everyone's doing? We're doing great. I hope everyone is doing great here on the chat. We are building currently. We finished the set, and we'll be building the duel between Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan, between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. How is going, everyone? I'm new to beginner Lego building. Hector, it's a great place to start. Maybe you will find some inspiration, some tricks, not tricks, but some ways I just built. Maybe will help you find your style. You can check out other Lego creators on YouTube, on Instagram. There's a lot of great builders out there that will be happy to help and show some tricks on how to build. So, great. Love the video, Star Max, banger stream. I'm happy you enjoyed it, Spy Zoo. I'm glad that you are here. You are making the stream, man. All of you are active in the chat. And hello to the replay gang that's listening, if is listening. You're making, guys, this chat. That is great. Which clone battalion do you all like? Hector, my favorite clone battalion, Legion, in terms of the design, is Wolfpack boys. Yeah, Plokon boys. And my favorite in terms of the character moments and just the story around them is, of course, 501st. You can't go wrong with them. Wolfpack, 501st, yeah, but my favorite clone is Captain Rex. Yeah, that's pretty safe answer to say. Mine too. Rex is just the GOAT. My favorite is 104th Battalion, my favorite too. Hector, that's great to hear. I mean, Wolfpack troopers are great, honestly. And those, there are a few troopers, I just can't remember their names, that have those unique markings on their helmets. They're great. My favorite is clone is Arc Trooper 5s. Another great character too. Awesome, my story Star Max, I can donate if I could, I would. Spyzo, there's no obligation. Don't be sorry, don't be worried. This is just a additional way that someone can support this channel. And speaking about additional ways someone can support this channel, in a moment I will talk about it, because I forgot that we have an announcement for today. So that in a moment, that's just an additional step for someone to help me. You're doing excellent way to support my journey here, those builds, by just watching the stream, engaging in the comments, watching videos. That's just beyond what I can thank you guys, and I'm super appreciative of all the support you're giving me. I like Commander Kelly and Commander Wolf. Commander Kelly he has a really cool armor design. That snowy vibe. Airborne troop. Am I thinking right? Kelly is the one. No, Kelly is the one from the which sacrificed himself for the Twi'leks. Am I right? The one who died with the fighting with the general side by side in the second season of the Clone Wars. That is Kelly, if I'm not mistaken. What I was thinking about was the airborne trooper with dark gray markings. It was Keller. That was Keller. Alright, Kelly was the one from the second season, if I believe correctly. That was also a great trooper and great character moment for the bonding between general and clone trooper. We are going forward. Favorite battalion for me is 91st Corps, easy. 91st, awesome. I love the troopers. It's additional. Actually, that is additional trooper Lego could make. We haven't had them in a long time. The Commander Neo minifigure from the Sarakumai set from 2014 was awesome. I have 2 of them, fortunately. I'm very fortunate to have them, two of them. I mean, you have seen many of them throughout my mocks. 21st Nova Corps and 181st Legion. Nate, those are some strong candidates, man. Nova Corps has such a unique design. I saw that you'll be building Maikito. Am I right? Am I right? You'll be making Maikito using those battalions if I have accumulated them. This is some crazy army, man. That is some crazy army, and I can't wait for the progress on that build. That will be something cool. Actually, my favorite is the 91st Recon. Like I said, Recon, you can go wrong with that. Block-on is the best though. Nate, I'm happy that we have a consensus on the 104th Battalion, but everyone has their own taste, and everyone is welcome here. I don't want to make someone feel not included in this stream on my channel. And here may be some things you can hear controversial, but if you are prequel fan, if you are original trilogy fan, if you are sequel trilogy fan, if you are Disney TV shows fan, if you are Legends fan, you're welcome here. This is place for us, for Star Wars Lego builders, to enjoy and share passion, not pick each other's opinions and just fight with each other, which is without sense. Starmax, thanks so much, you just made my week. Spaizo, I'm happy you are happy. That is the best. Yeah, he's the Twi'lek guy. That awesome. Alright, because I was thinking about Keller and Kelly, similar names, so you know. But I quickly repaired my mistake. Oh, that was the word. I'm going to buy the 2021 Slave 1. Do you think it's a good set? For me, it's poor. For me, for the pure stud, and it's a good set. The build is good, the minifigures are decent, but the stand as the speeder is low budget as... I almost read it. Fortunately not. I think it's a great set for the price. You can get it easily for like $45. It has a really cool minifigure of Boba Fett, and it's a well-designed ship. It has a great proportions. It's just smaller than playset, but the price reflects that. I think it's a good pick. It's a good pick, man. Do you think Star Wars Battlefront 3 is going to happen? Hector, I should probably start building, you know. Hector, I'm not sure. I mean, it will definitely happen at some point. Will it be 5 years? Will it be 8 years? That is just not possible to answer now. I hope the sooner the better, but I want to take their time. I mean, DICE is occupied with a new Battlefield or Call of Duty, I cannot remember now. So they are off the grid. But I would love to see a new game that will again connect all 3 eras, sequel trilogy, prequel trilogy, original trilogy, and have a great variety of content. Battlefront 2 did that excellently. And I think it should remain like that, you know. What I'm building now is just, I will do a freeform style for this build, as I don't really have the need for the black border. So we'll do some freeform today. This maybe will take a bit longer, but why not? Close, making a base for them on Renvar. Thank you, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Nate. I thought it was Maikito for some reason. I mean, there are similar planets in a way, snowy. I'm digging myself, man. So Renvar and Clone Base. Renvar is awesome planet. I remember installing some mods for the Battlefront 2 2005 and playing on Renvar. I even made a small mock from it, like in October of 2019, if I recall correctly. A fun planet, excited to see your take on it, especially in a bigger scale. 99 Squad is also cool. 99 squad. I honestly cannot say what it was. Someone can remind me if this is I don't know, some Legends stuff or just a more niche Legion, or I'm just completely losing this. Someone can write in the comments. Alright. So I want to have a freeform for this build. Oh, I didn't show you the minifigures. For Vader, we'll use the Vader from the set. And for the Obi-Wan, he has a great ropes in that duel, which is tricky because there is, I believe, only one great torso for this Jedi, which I don't have. So I just use the Rey torso. We won't be using that side. I just use the Rey torso, which I added some dark grey legs and arms, and I think it will do the job as long as it's forward, not backward, not by the back to us. So yeah, that's probably the good way to go. You are the inspiration for so many of my mocks. Thank you, Spyzu. I'm just flattered to hear that. I hope you will continue your journey and you will build even more cool stuff. Alright, let's now focus a bit on the build, because we will spend here another hours. Not that it's a bad thing, but someday my throat will just shut down. It's not bad, I had a little bit of break and I have a clear throat now, but you know, I'm speaking quite extensively and I'm talking quite a lot, which is probably good. You won't sleep on the stream, although if you want, hey, that's your option, you know. The Bad Batch. The Bad Batch, alright, 99th is the Bad Batch. Yes, the... Alright, that's unfortunate that I didn't remember it. So the Bad Batch. I like them. Yeah, they're fine. I'm half Serbian, so zdravo. I see. We are not that far from each other, as I am Polish, so we have some common roots in the distant past. The most Lego set I want is the Bomb Squad or Geonosis Attack RF Trooper. Hector, the Geonosis Attack RF Trooper. Yes, that Geonosis arc from the second season, which David did excellent Geonosis mock based on it. Those RF Troopers are awesome, and I said this about earlier on the stream that I'm just sad that we didn't see any more RF Troopers. We have all those AT-ATs in the past years, but the AT-AT Troopers just vanished completely from the scale of the Earth, from the size of the Earth. I'm gonna be honest, following instruction and building a set on stream is much easier than building a mock, because I should more focus on the mock, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging with the responses. We need more Bad Batch sets. There's only 2. Was there only 2 Bad Batch sets? We had the Bad Batch Shuttle and the unjustifiably priced Justifier. Yeah, I believe you're right. That's crazy. That's crazy. For 3 seasons of Star Wars TV series, animated TV series. I mean, they just probably didn't sell well, unfortunately. That's just the reality. If Lego will not make money, they probably won't make any more. I don't like how this is really fragile. Probably like this, and this should be a bit more extended. We'll go with this piece. Still not a clean angle, but it is what it is. I am so embarrassed that everyone is talking here about shows that I heard and that they are good, but I, as new fan, didn't see them and I can't see anything about it. top. No worry, man. You have still... I mean, I would love to experience never seen show... by never seeing some of the shows again, like watching for the first time some of that content. Man, count me in. So you are privileged in some way, you know. that isn't a bad thing. Some of the series I would love to see again, or the movie, watch again some movie for the first time. Yeah, that would be great. You have a lot of time to catch up. There is no need to worry. JB, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope you have a great, wonderful night, day, evening, morning. Morning, although probably not, but Australia? Maybe. I know you have anyone here from the Australia, sorry. Alright, I'm trying to build this. So I want to reflect the... By sand green, I want to reflect a bit of that greenery scenery from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. There's quite a bit of it in the show, and I feel like to do this scene justice, I need to think about it. That's why I'll be using a bit of sand green here and there to just spice up the build a bit. Yeah, the freeform is starting to kinda look better. Can you make a mock of the scene where Rex and Wolf meet again? If Lego will do Wolf, maybe, that's a possibility. I'm just not really invested into the Bad Batch series, unfortunately, so I don't have that immediate need to build something from it, you know? It's a fun show, but it just didn't catch me the way I'm sure some of you were inspired by the show. So I don't see myself building anything from it. Maybe my opinion will change, you know? We are just humans, opinions change. And you shouldn't be embarrassed of that. Alright, this is working quite nicely. I'll add that here and here. I want to have a nice compact scene just for the minifigures to stand and to be able to interact with each other. That's why I'm building this very simple freeform, because I don't want to spend a night or day figuring out how to nicely or accurately place some things. I mean, not nicely, but just the way it would look the most interesting. But to build efficiently. That is something that, guys, also I have learned for the past months, actually, that sometimes it's just good to finish the mock and not overthink too much about it, because the result will speak for itself, and usually we think about too many things when creating stuff. I mean, I have like that sometimes I just overthink things that don't need to be overthink. Overthought probably would be the better pronunciation. And since you get so much of your reference material from Battlefront 2, what's your favorite unit to play? That's an excellent question, man. My favorite unit to play. It's hard to pick one, but judging on basing my response on the levels I have for the trooper classes, basic 4 trooper classes, the first one is Heavy Trooper, which I very like to use quite a lot. Sometimes in configuration with the shield, sometimes with configuration of the grenade launcher, which is very useful in some close maps and corridors. Second would be the specialist, but it isn't a specialist you may think like. I like to play with my specialist on the front lines. I like to take that very fast sniper rifle and just go into front and just have a fun time. Infiltration mode is also a great way to snack up on your enemies and just go behind their lines, having them on the radar. Alright, this is that. I want to be building the backside probably because it won't be seen that much. so it doesn't matter, although it would be nice to have that back. Never mind, I just changed my mind. In terms of the another trooper classes that I really enjoy, from the reinforcements, the Sith Trooper is probably my favorite, but I really love also the Jet Troopers, whether it be just a regular rocket troopers from the Rebellion or the really overpowered Jet Trooper from the First Order. Alright, we have a bit of scenery made. On the back I need additional plate to start building up this side. That doesn't look good at all. I need additional view. That is better. That is way better actually. And that's what I'm going to do. I need a G-slope. Yes, G-slope here. It still doesn't look good, but... No, actually, it will work. It will work. We'll use another of these corner. If you are... Someone was asking before if... what is my advice for the rock building? Get those pieces. Those, and as well as... These rock pieces will save you a lot of difficult angles to pull off. Will allow you to a lot of difficult angles to pull off, and will save you a lot of time bridging the gaps that are hard with difficult angles, and they look very nice. So that is my advice for those pieces. You are the best YouTuber, and every time I see one of your videos I get super happy, so thanks for doing this live stream. Spyzu, I'm happy you enjoyed this live stream. I'm really pleased, and this is awesome that you see such passion in your in the community and enjoyment. So thank you very much for that. If I start to talk some nonsense, excuse me guys, I'm a bit focused on the making a mock and a bit focused on providing a nice flow of the conversation, so that's why. And that here, I want more of the dark green here, and that will be good. Some plates. The only Clone Wars thing I saw was like the movie, and I loved it, so maybe for the next days I'm going to watch just the Clone Wars series. Top, you watched the Clone Wars movie? That is very close to my introduction to Star Wars actually. So you started in a nice spot similar to mine actually, in terms of the introduction to the Star Wars universe. Go watch Clone Wars, man. If you enjoyed that movie, you will enjoy the show. It has some great moments and excellent writing. It has some clunky moments, very naive, very childlike, but that's the magic of Star Wars, you know. You can have a powerful motifs and powerful themes, as well as some ridiculous and totally funny stuff in your content. And Clone Wars is like it's serious, it's weird sometimes, so yeah, go on and enjoy it, man. I hope you have a great time with the show. Wind a new Clone Wars, wind a new clone sets of the rival of characters of Captain Hauser and General Syndulla. I'm surprised Captain Hauser wasn't made as a Lego minifigure. I mean, it's a niche clone. Let's just say that it's widely popular in the community, but overall, probably not that. How to say it? Do not offend anyone. Not that well recognized by the larger community of just regular Star Wars fans, you know. But it would be great to have that minifigure. General Syndulla was a really... There was a possibility of making him for the Rebel sets, for the Clone Wars sets, but just LEGO didn't pull that possibility. So I'm not sure if they are gonna do it him again. Maybe he will pop up in some series or some major thing, then they will make him. But with the anniversary stuff that happened a year ago, all cards are off the table. They can do whatever they want, man. I don't like how this angle is coming out. And that is... No, I just need another piece here. Something different to fill that spot. What do you think of the new Obi-Wan figure from the V19 torrent? That Obi-Wan Kenobi from V19 torrent. Guys, it's a fantastic minifigure. Probably absolute perfection. I just love this minifigure so much. I think it's a really well detailed. Arm printing is just phenomenal on that figure. And it's great to see recognition for the early Clone Wars. I'm kind of biased, it was my childhood, so I really, just a little kid is happy inside me, inside me, it sounds wrong, in me, that a Clone Wars sets are happening, and there is a bit of love for that, for the early seasons, not the later seasons. Excellent minifigure, without shadow of a doubt. Can say that about the Clone Pilot. It's a great figure, but the real pictures shows that it has a lot of unfortunate missteps going on for him. Alright, I probably should now place Vader to be able to have secured this. So Obi-Wan somewhere here. Yeah, it will be a tiny mock, but we are live almost 2 hours, so that's probably the good way to go. It will be a tiny mock. I mean, I didn't really plan it to make a mock here, but we're just going with the flow. So freeform is kinda... I would do it better, but I don't think we need to. It's a stream build. We can have a bit of fun, but this piece is a bit destroyed, so I'm gonna take another one and just quickly fix that. Alright, and here like this, dark green, and probably actually here would be a great to use just a regular. No, it's not the good way. I need additional brick. I think the figure would be better with dual molded legs. You know what? Probably, but the clone armor wouldn't be able to be printed, and it's a major factor that he has his robes on him. To addition to that, there is, of course, the clone armor. So I do not feel like if they would do dual molded with printing on his legs, that would be a perfection. Something like Han Solo had in Bespin MBS set from 2018. He had dual molded legs with printing. That was something else. Let me say that. That was something else. And it worked perfectly. Alright. I actually would like to use the slope piece. Slope piece is pretty... Yeah, it would fit here right excellently, actually. I love your mocks. Sorry, because I love your mocks. You can live from your money that you're making on your channel. Mermy, you're asking the question if I'm reading it right. Unfortunately, not yet. I would love for this to be my job, but current circumstances say it isn't possible anytime soon. But who knows? Maybe at some point in the future I mean, I would love to just create mocks and creations. This is my passion, you know. This is something I love doing, so that would be a dream, honestly, to be able to do it full time. We shall see. Maybe it's something that is achievable, you know. But I will need to put more work into this channel if I think seriously about it. For now, I just enjoy my time here and we have a cool time with everyone. Have it to play it today. Great game. Oh, I'm not sure what was the conversation then. That's the thing with the with the. Basically, YouTube has 3 options for the delay of the stream. The one I set accidentally is the one with the most delay, but offers the best quality of the stream and processing for the delay for the replay gang. But again, I have those. I have comments from you much later than you actually write them, because there is a delay, and you see my response later than I actually respond. So that's the thing, and I will probably decrease that option for the next stream, and we'll see how it goes. And I can't forget about the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I have that too, and I have the Galactic Edition, so another good Star Wars thing. The Skywalker Saga, I'm gonna say something that won't be welcomed, but I haven't played it yet. I mean, I wanted, but I just didn't pick it up. So this is a game I heard so many good things about it, and I know it's a great game, and there is a lot of content there. And you have a great time playing it, but I just can't say anything about it anymore because I have not played myself. Now we only need an Anakin figure with clone armor. Yes, please, LEGO. Early Clone Wars version Anakin Skywalker would be excellent. Especially as we haven't got it since 2018, since his Starfighter was released. Which was also a oddity to receive the Clone Wars set from such early time in 2018. As LEGO was much more, but in 2018 there was a lot of various sets, more than we have now. The amount of minifigures we received, the unique minifigures in 2018, is like a double the amount we have now, which is completely crazy to think about. But all the 18 plus sets and all of that influence the amount of the amount we are receiving, you know. Yeah, hope it happens. Hello, Diego. How are you doing? Right there with you. Haven't played it either. Nate. So I'm not the only one. All right, I won't be cancelled. No, all jokes aside, I heard that this was a really interesting game. I was really excited for it when they announced it in 2019 from what before the Rise of Skywalker in 2018, there was a first trailer for that game. It's crazy that it took them so long, but from what I heard, they delivered a really nice game, so maybe they needed that time to complete the product. Alright, we are really building the snot now, as you can see. I want to have a bigger rock formation here, so that's probably what I will try to do. I just need to somehow connect that, make it seamlessly work. So that... I'm just going really fast on that side, as won't be really visible, and I don't need over detail it with amount of stuff there is there. Alright, this piece here works perfectly. That angle turned out perfectly. So that's awesome. One less disadvantage. But this doesn't look good. Maybe this. Some additional corner tile to nicely finish off that shape. Probably I would like to get 1x2 wedge piece. Come on, I have few of them in this size, but do I have any dark bluish gray in my mock that is currently built? Yeah, no. So that's a sneak peek. I don't have dark bluish gray colored bricks almost entirely in that new mock that is set to release one day. GTC made an Anakin body, but €20. Oof. Oof. Wait for the Lego minifigure, it will happen. No way. Is every piece here? No, fortunately I have one just that fits the angle I need. Oof. I need G-slope on the back. And funny thing when you're building with various corner slopes and you right after a shot realize that you have so many of the, for example, right ones and you need the left one, and it becomes a headache to source that piece. The rock formation builders definitely can relate to that. We are finishing that nicely. I mean, I just need a few more pieces. Actually, here would be great to put some sand green. I don't know if I didn't overdo the dark tan, honestly, on this build. The dark tan shouldn't be that present, so I'm gonna have to fix that. The worst thing about the Skywalker Saga is there is a bug where you can't fly with spaceship without controller, PlayStation, Xbox. Seriously? There is such a mistake there? And they haven't fixed it yet? Maybe they will add some patch or added it, I don't know. I haven't heard about it, honestly. So everyone, we have the freeform ready. It's not my best work, but gets the job done, and it's 360 degrees. So that's something. And it doesn't use black border, so that's additional thing. Vader would be, I don't know, Obi-Wan could be closer and Vader should be closer. So I need a jumper plate. Yes, jumper plate here to put Vader. Is this enough of a distance between them? Or Obi-Wan should be closer, I feel like. Maybe tile. This brick here. This here. Additional sand green here. We're covered by the tile, and I will switch up the hand. That it will seem like Vader is taking the advantage. Alright, so this is the pose. Vader is taking the advantage, is much more oppressive, it's much more... I don't know how to say it in English. But you get the idea, it's much more grounded in his position, where Obi-Wan is just taking this hit from him, is struggling to fight with Darth Vader at this point. Because he didn't yet reconnect with himself with the Force, so that is probably the position we will do. I didn't get it either. What's the best deal you have gotten on a Lego lot? So unfortunately in Poland there weren't many great deals. Like, it isn't like a clearance in the United States, or at least it was in 2017, 18 or 19. But I got a set 50% off, dual on Starkiller base, which cost $20. I got it for $10 because a shop was being closed. It was closed permanently. I don't know. I'm not sure how to say it in English. There's shop was closed basically completely. So it was just shut down, so they had a lot of stuff on clearance, a lot of Lego, but unfortunately not that much Star Wars stuff. Alright, what I want to do now is to make sure that I have still place for the minifigures to be grounded in this position. So we have a bit of place here. I should just take this. A bit of place here, which we'll use for the some smaller rock formation, this would actually work nicely. Or maybe I could do a bigger one. But it won't work exactly like I want, so yeah, we'll do just this with addition on the back of some additional, with some additional bricks that will extend this for me. This. Oh, this is perfect. No. Sometimes you can use, for example, headlight brick. Guys, headlight brick is an amazing piece to use in your creations. It offers so many interesting angles, things you can do to really improve the way something in your creation looks. It just allows to build at a slight. There's this slight. Alright. There's a slight angle growth here that allows you to really use that to your advantage. It's a half plate. Is it a half plate? No, it is a. It's a short. It's a very short element that you can use to your advantage. That's my case. He said his point. I don't know what you. Why are you returning your comments if you said something inappropriate and I didn't see it, or what? What is going on there, guys? But yes, I'm from Poland. Rexus, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. How you're doing, man? So yeah, Obi-Wan standing his taking his guard here. Vader just being a machine that attacks Obi-Wan. Yeah, that works fine. We can also add a bit of, just a bit of some rock formation here that will nicely complete this area. Yeah, it's starting to coming nicely together, this little scene. I will just need a bigger rock formation in the back and we are good to go. There's also snot here, so I won't be able to use exposed stats here. So that is unfortunate, but we should work around that. A bit of those colors that just are representative of the scene. You are from Poland? No way, I'm from Czech Republic. Welcome! We are very close to each other, so... I'm from the US, Bala. Alright, welcome again. Also welcome to the stream. It's much more favorable hour of the day for you now. As we are approaching in Europe, in my part of the Europe at least, we are approaching... No, not approaching actually, it's 10 PM right now, so it isn't that bad. Alright, some additional slopes here. On the back, I would actually prefer to have that. Oh, and that will be cool. So now we'll reverse this part. Again, by using that slight groove that is in the, you can see it properly, yes. That slight groove that is used in headlight bricks to reverse this side, and we'll be able to just add a nice tile here, nice brick here, and we have a rock formation that will just fit nicely. Too many nice words, I know. And here I just need to tile this off, as we need a rock formation here. But before that, I just need to check something real quick. There's 10 people in the chat. There's 10 people watching. I honestly expected it to be worse because I haven't streamed, and YouTube doesn't like inconsistency, and streams show that. I mean, that lines up perfectly. Yeah, it really does. It's a fun way to get those difficult angles. So before that, I want to do the announcement, which I again forgot. So I was working behind the scenes on some additional ways you can support this channel, that you can maybe become a closer, I don't want to betray it right now, a closer viewer and become a really effective supporter in making those creations and making new builds with some additional perks for you. So as you can probably guess, I made a channel memberships for StarMax, which is quite crazy. That's, I don't know when memberships got introduced, like 2020 probably, so 5 years after that. We have a lot of we have two major levels for now. Star Trooper, basic level that will give you early access to videos, and the new mock will be available for the channel members tomorrow. Also some behind the scenes look on the various pieces, pictures, my thoughts behind creations, behind some Star Wars content, and overall will give you also the badges for the channel, and that's what I'm going to pull up now. So I designed member icons that you will be able to use on streams. You have them in the top right on the top of your screen. On the blue background, they are available right now. The next one will be loaded as memberships will be growing, because YouTube has the limits for the memberships and the channel and the member icon you can add. So I have them. They are reflective my channel, my journey. Of course, you have some of my own person that will be available for the chat, with some no way, question marks, hello, some disappointed me, some alright me, recreating the Kylo Ren, thumbs up. That is just a fun meme, honestly. You have shouting Kylo Ren, you have Stormtrooper with blue milk, you know. You have Clone Trooper, my captain, with cookie, and if you were really close to my channel for the past year, you know that I love to throw cookies in my mocks. And you have some porks, which is also reminiscing of my channel, because it was heavily inspired and based on the Last Jedi era, especially in the beginning of 2018. And then you have member levels that are just bricks, 2x2 bricks, which is a really special element for not a special element for me, but it's reflective my beginning of the journey, as I had this logo right here on the screen. StarMax, it was my first logo that was up for like a year, maybe year and a half on the channel, and it had that 2x2 brick, so I brought it to my members levels, so you'll be able to differentiate yourself that you have supporting me. The red brick is for the beginner, bronze brick is for like month, the silver brick is for like 3 months, or gold brick is for like 6 months, and diamond brick and respective diamond brick anniversary stuff are for the years of supporting the channel. This isn't something that you need to do, guys. By watching my videos, you support me enough. This is for someone, because I've been asked quite frequently in DMs, especially on Instagram, can I donate? Can I show some support other ways? Channel memberships are the way to go if you want to support me and have additional perks on the channel. I mean, there will be quite a lot of streams now, so quite a lot of streams. I intend to do like 2 a month, 2 episodes of the streaming a month at least, so you'll be able to get those member icons and use them in the chat. So that's something for you to decide if you are interested in that. There are 2 levels, and yeah, that's all I wanted to say about it. The next mock will be available tomorrow for the channel members, and soon, after some time, will be available for everyone. So yeah. And let's return to building and what's happening in the chat. What's your favorite Clone Wars arc? Whew, the Clone Wars arc, my favorite? That's too hard to ask. But in all seriousness, I feel like the finale was just the cherry on top for that series. The final arc of the Clone Wars is probably my favorite one. So I hope that answers your question. Let's finish that rock formation. I'm searching for, yes, the brick with the stats on the sides. Umbara arc is also a great one. I rewatched it 1 year ago, and it was a fantastic time. It's a really well developed arc as well. There's plenty of great arcs in Clone Wars, honestly, so you can go wrong with any of them. All right. And we have made... This is probably the easiest rock formation you can do, but I need to be a bit bigger to really be worth for this build. So I'll probably use something like this. And I'll use some additional plates and tiles to shape that rock formation. Oh, like this. That's looking pretty sweet. I need some tiles. I need some plates. Plates. It will be very fragile, but it needs to get the job done. Actually, you know what? I probably need to have additional plate here. Because yeah, it will fall apart quite easily. Alright, this and this. All of the arcs that the Senate and Padme are pretty boring, you know. I mean, yeah, that's the politics. If you don't like politics in Star Wars, they are probably pretty... I can imagine they're pretty boring for you. It just depends on your taste, what you're into, you know. I quite enjoy them. I appreciated them way more when I was a bit older. But yeah, they aren't really necessary for your watching experience. Are you from Poland? Yes, I'm from Poland. Is this build for a challenge or an upcoming video? No, this build which I'm building right here is just a mock dedicated for the stream. It won't appear in any video. I'll probably post pictures of it on my community tab, so you can have a better angle on it. It's just something to build while talking to you and having this nice stream. Yeah, we have the rock formation. Pretty cool in my opinion. I need something better than this. Yeah, this will work just fine. And here additional plate. I won't be covering the back of it, just doesn't make sense to really do it, as it won't be really seen. But this should be covered. Some way. Yep, this is much better now. Just destroyed rock formation. But actually, this back section can be a bit covered with some additional slopes. Here, like this, and yeah. Yeah, except the arc where Padme gets trapped and Jar Jar saves her. I cannot remember which one was that. Oh, was this the one with the senator hostages? The first appearance of Cat Bane? Is this one you're talking about? Probably so, right? Goofy Clone Wars episode, what I can tell. There is so many of them in the series. And people like to forget that. That the Clone Wars is a series that has some dark tones, but has some light tones. Alright, and then maybe some dark tan bit on the back of that. Yeah, and the rock formation is ready, we'll just attach it. Guys, and the diorama is ready. We have successfully built that little creation, but which is cool, that is fully or actually maybe just a little piece here and some corner tiles to... No, not corner tiles, this one and this one to nicely smooth this back section. Which is kind of... No, I don't like... My perfectionist is speaking right now. I need it to look better. Alright, this is much better. So we have this nice creation, a little one, very fast one, not really thinking about it, just building it and talking to you. So I feel like it's a good build overall. I'll post the pictures on the community tab so you can look out for that. Check out the memberships if you are interested. Go ahead. I will be very appreciate. It will be awesome. I'll be very appreciating of that. Additional support for the channel. A quick sneak peek, actually, as I just got today the order for the bricks for the next big battle scene. I won't showcase much more of that here. I'll probably showcase those parts on the members community post. These bricks will be essential for the next battle scene that I have in mind, and it will be a great one as I was planning it for like months now. I had this mock in the December as an idea, and it was just slowly getting back to me, and I felt like, all right, I will pull the trigger and I will make it. One brother has have to go with 212 Legion. Cody absolutely carries. I'm sorry, I missed so many. I missed so many chats, so let's catch up on that. What's your favorite Star Wars movie, show, and what would you like see? What would you like Star Wars to do in the future within the Lego side of things? I explained quite extensively what I would like Lego to do, so I will just say very quickly now. Republic gunship playset, regular color or preferably Wolfpack Boys version with P2 Commander Wolf. Second would be First Order actual ATST. First Order Troop Transporter from The Force Awakens, but basically a remake but much longer one. A Resistance Troop Transporter from The Last Jedi, which was rumored in summer of 2018 but was cancelled and swapped for the solo set. Same goes for the Torrent that was actually rumored as well in 2018 but was swapped for the solo set. And then bigger ATM-6 Walker. So those are my hopes for the... I will actually show you this much better now. For the Lego sets. And Star Wars, I would love Star Wars to focus more on the era before, like, from 5 to 0 years before The Force Awakens, when the Resistance is founded, the Cold War is spreading, the political state of Star Wars galaxy is really at a tough point. The Cold War is there. I think it's an interesting period to explore, and in my opinion is the thing I want the most. What's my favorite Star Wars movie? Is The Last Jedi. What's your favorite Legion? Wolfpack Troopers in terms of the design, 501st Troopers in terms of the story and characters. I know Horror Company as a Legion, but they are my favorite. Horror Company is also great. 100 have to go with 212 Legion. Cody absolutely carries. Cody is a unit, although he betrayed Obi-Wan. So that's... Hello, Bobby Likes Bricks. Hello. Love the mock 100 better than the awful set they made. I mean, the set itself, which we have built before on the stream, didn't recreate that specific scene. It recreated the scene from the 3rd episode, where there was their first encounter. This one, they never actually made one, unfortunately. Hi, Starmax. Hello, welcome to the stream, Bricket. Well, good to see you here. Bala, that's Rylov? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Rylov would be cool. It probably would be cool. Will it be Rylov? Who knows? Bro, Owen Briggs' Rylov box was pretty fire. Owen Briggs made an excellent Rylov build. That Capitol building he made was just beautiful. Architecture done excellently. So go check it out. Go check that out if you haven't seen that. What's your favorite Star Wars video game? Battlefront 2 from 2017. Lego Star Wars, TCS, The Complete Saga, also a great game. How old are you? I'm 23 years old. P Wolf with a gunship would be an easy 120 pound set, and I would buy it. Just recolor the current Coruscant Guard gunship, swap the minifigures, upgrade the build that the doors would actually be open, that would be actually the doors would need to be two separate ones, right? Hi, are you going to do a Felucia and Maikito Molk with these new clones coming in August? No. I'm not planning to buying this clone turbo tank. I am absolutely against that set. The price point is ridiculous. The set itself fails on many levels, and the minifigures are alright. Bakara isn't my favorite. The Galactic Marines, I hope they will show up in the Star Wars magazine. The 327th I will buy. I will make a video with them, but it won't be Felucia. Maybe when I will get Bly at some point with MTT. So this is guys the mock. It was a fun one, honestly. Freeform, I really started like to build Freeform again. I think it works much better than Black Frame. If you can do Black Frame in Freeform, probably will work the best. I was using Freeform to save time on my challenge videos. I'll probably continue to do so because Freeform is much more time consuming than Black Frame, but looks so much nicer. Can you make a minifigure scale turbo tank? Bob, that would be too big. No, I couldn't. But I know that there were guys. I can't recall his name. Was it Brick Puke or something like that? I have no idea. Someone made a huge turbo tank. So there is one there. In my opinion, I would love to make more Bad Batch sets. It would be such a missed opportunity. Bricks Overload. The Bad Batch ended, and that is just unfortunate for LEGO that they didn't make them. But LEGO is really lacking in terms of making current-based Star Wars sets. We didn't get anything from Acolyte. From Under Season 2 we got one playset, hopefully more next year. From Skeleton Crew we got one set. From Ahsoka we had a good run, and from Ahsoka they did a really good job on keeping up the track, even though that they started releasing that duel on Peridia 1 year ago. This year Peridia Troopers a bit too late, but they still did a good job with making new sets for them. What I miss from the movie era was the sets that were releasing before the movie released, even though that there were mistakes, but you can get hyped and enjoy new sets before the movie was out. Hello, that looks great. More Cox, you are just right at the end of the stream. This is the build we made. We also built the Obi-Wan vs Darth Vader set. We're streaming now for almost 2.5 hours. So pretty in line with my previous streams. I didn't think I would go that far today, but we did it. So thanks everyone that tuned in to the stream. If you are watching this after the stream was released on the Replay Gang, kudos for you for watching the stream on in the background or something. I hope you enjoyed to listen to my talking, rambling, and conversation with the chat, and also some building. And this was a really fun one, honestly. Thank Lord Roll, we didn't get Acolyte set, but I bought the Battle on Peridia and Bricks Overall. I don't like this this way of thinking. There were people that enjoyed that show, and I think that should have been one set. Put their Stranger, I would love to have Stranger minifigure. Stranger, put their Master Soul, put their Osha, for example. Make it a $30 set for the fans that enjoyed that show. And you're good. You don't need to buy it. If you don't like it, just don't buy it. It's not for you, it's for someone else. Star Wars is so vast that it has place for everyone. Surprised we still haven't gotten a set with Balen on that Republic ship he raids the first episode. The new Republic troopers would be great to get in a battle pack. Maybe with the second season of Ahsoka there will be much more larger conflict there, so probably so. So everyone, thanks you very much for tuning in to the stream. It was a really fun one. We had some great time. I had some great time. I hope you have had a great time too. To the Replay Gang, if you're listening to this after, I hope you have had a great time listening to this, and see you on the next streams. You know what? The Stranger would be an insane set. Yeah, the Stranger minifigure is a great one. I really wish we got that. So, alright guys, I'll be ending that stream for now. Thank you everyone. I'll post the pictures for that. Check out the memberships if you are interested. and see you soon in the next stream, and before that on the next video, which will be announced soon. Channel members will get the look on the next video tomorrow, access for it. I'll finish it up today. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for coming into the stream. See you soon on the next stream, and bye bye.